Welcome to Inside the Islanders. I'm George Matthews. Guesting with us in this segment is the new president of the Charlottetown Islanders, Craig Foster. And Craig, with this segment, welcome aboard on behalf of the Charlottetown Islanders. And you've been on the job now for somewhere around 6 to 8 weeks. Some early thoughts of this job. It's not a 40-hour-a-week job, is it?
No, it's definitely not. It's one of those jobs where jumping into it, I had an idea what to expect, but once you get in and start going through the day-to-day operations and seeing how it works, it takes some time to get used to, but it's definitely more than 40 hours a week. But it's something that I'm excited to be a part of, and it's definitely going in the right direction as of right now, anyway. So.
It's a new change for you, new job coming from the banking system. But having said that, you're not the only change in the office. There have been other changes as well.
Yeah, this summer's been a lot of changes for the organization as a whole. I know that some of the structure has changed, where they brought in myself as the president of operations, and then we also brought in Jonathan Duran. He's our chief financial officer. Cody Cudmore has come on board this summer, working with us, doing some marketing. We also have Darcy Campbell has come on, doing some sales and marketing, is also looking after our game day operations. So there has been a lot of new staff, and it's taken some time to get to know everybody and how everything works. But I think we got a good team in place now, and I think we're definitely again heading in the right direction. So it's a good feel up there, and I like the way we're going right now. So.
Craig, you're an ex-hockey player, UPEI. We'll lead into that with the follow-up question. But as far as this position is concerned, a lot of responsibility. This is the franchise in the island as far as sports entertainment is concerned. You're averaging almost $2,500 a game. You're looking to increase that as well. But as the president of operations for this franchise moving forward, what do you see as your strengths?
For me personally, when I kind of got the job, I graduated from UPI with my degree in accounting, and I spent a number of years working in the accounting industry, and then I went into the banking industry. So I have a pretty strong background in finance and business and marketing and all that stuff. And on top of that, being able to have that background in hockey and being able to have been a part of major junior for a number of years and playing university hockey and having connections to the NHL and stuff, it really was a dream position for me, and I think it's a perfect fit, and it's one of those things that has been going well so far, and it's great, and I love it so far, so it's really good to see.
Craig, and you talk about your major junior experience as well as UPEI. You played there 4 years, and it's one thing to sit behind a desk and analyze the numbers as you would from an accounting degree or from a banking position. But this job that you have right now is much, much more than that, and you've got to have a vision for just not only today but moving forward weeks in advance. But and I'll get to that question as well. But certainly as an ex-player, your compete level has to be there, because as far as you're concerned, you're competing every day to draw in dollars for this franchise.
Yeah, and that's the different part of it now, where when I played, it was a little bit different, where all we had to worry about was playing hockey and wins and losses, where now being in the front office and seeing the different things that go on behind the scenes and all the different moving parts that go into an organization, my vision, it doesn't really change. I still got to put the effort in, and my vision for this team is be strong in the community and have a really good following with all the things we're trying to do with the local organizations. And I think that having the strength of the community behind you is really what major junior teams need to be successful. So with the strong support that we have here in Charlottetown, I like the way we're going. We're going in the right direction, and that's what I like to see. So.
Well, the new guy in charge, usually, if he doesn't paint the whole barn new, he certainly paints the front door. Okay, so obviously you want to make some changes to what you've seen here from previous years, and let's look back now. Let's look forward at some of the changes that you're making as far as in your position is concerned. You talked about community involvement, but it's just not the Charlottetown area. You want to make this franchise provincial from Georgetown to Tignish and beyond.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're looking at all different ways of getting involved in the school system, and there's different community events that we can get to. You look at the hockey in general, that is our product, and a lot of people on the island play hockey, and we're looking forward to getting in with some of the minor hockey associations all around PEI and really working on helping any way that we can. I know a lot of the associations now do skill development programs where our guys are more than happy to come on and help out and do whatever we can to do our part in the community. So.
Obviously, game day operations, we're gonna talk about that as well. There's going to be some changes there to entertain the fans a little bit, but it's all about reach, and it's just not the fans that are in the building, but you're also going to try to entertain the fans that are not here to eventually perhaps draw them in as fans of your hockey club. And you're trying to develop a bit of a radio broadcast this year that we haven't had in the past.
Yeah, this year going forward, we're looking at some new ideas. I know that the radio broadcast has been brought to us before. What we decided to go with this year was something where the user that really wants to follow our games will be able to, through the internet and through smartphone apps, all that stuff, we'll be able to follow all of our games. And we're looking forward to have that feature added so that people can be up to date and know what's going on and be able to listen to a period if they can, or any of that stuff, just to get behind the team and show that we're part of the community and we're here.
Well, now for the fans, that's from the perspective of the fans not being here, being informed about a broadcast or a game that night for their team. But now, once you enter the building, what are some of the changes that we might see this year? I know the Hotties 105 is something that's being talked about over the last 48 hours. It's been a hot topic here as far as Islanders fans are concerned. But you've got a new scoreboard here as well. That all enhances the in-arena entertainment. Yeah,
a couple things. Like through New Cap Radio, we're definitely working on having a promotions team around this year to be able to greet the fans and get the fans fired up for the games. We have a new score clock. There's lots of different things that we're looking at doing just to improve the in-game experience, because we are in the entertainment business. It is hockey, but the fans really have to enjoy their time and they have to want to come back. So we're always looking at ways to make that better for them, whether it's through being able to listen to the game while you're watching it, whether it's being able to really feel that experience, whatever that may be. We're looking at any way that we can improve the product.
Don't want to let the cat out of the bag here, but and there will be press releases, major ones, on events that are taking place for this upcoming season for the hockey fans and Islanders hockey fans for this upcoming season. But you've got some special events planned here in season for the season ticket holders, the casual fans, and the kids as well.
Yeah, we're looking at doing a couple different things. I know one thing that I'm okay to talk about is I think we're pretty sure that we're going to be doing a Hockey Day in PEI, so similar to some things that have done on in the past with Hockey Day in Canada, but it's just going to be based around our rink and our teams, and we're hoping to have as many people out and fill the rink for that whole day, because we're looking at having a few games in here and really making it worth everyone's while to come check that stuff out. Some of the other events we got going on, there's lots of different events that we have in mind. I guess we don't want to let them all out of the bag yet, because we'd like a reason for people to come to the rink, I guess you'd say. But I really like the way everything is going, and I really think that we're going to have a lot of different ideas that are really going to make people want to come to the rink this year.
And a final question. It's one of the most important questions as far as fans are concerned, and that's the ticket plans. What's available there for fans, whether they're a full-time fan coming all season long, over 34 home dates, plus the preseason, or whether they're a casual fan. What's changed in that regard?
Not really a whole lot's changed so far. We're looking at unveiling a few different ticketing strategies going forward, but for the most part right now, we're still pushing our season tickets. We have season tickets still available. We also are still have the flex packs available. Going forward, we're looking at adding a few different features, meaning we could be looking at something where we potentially group some weekend games together and have a package designed around, say, Friday or Saturday night games. And we're also looking at having some package around Sunday games, because we're looking to have Sundays to kind of be a family day at the rink, where you can bring your kids and you can enjoy a great day at the rink by more than just the game on the ice. We're looking at having the players available to do autographs after the games, and different things to make our stamp in the community a lot stronger.
He's the president of operations for the Charlottetown Islanders. That is Craig Foster. For Inside the Islanders, I'm George Matthews.